for a new 2019 Lexus NX 300 for just $259 per month at Lexus of Kendall and Lexus of West Kendall.
Were you injured in a slip and fall or automobile accident? Hi, I'm attorney Ralph Sanchez, and I'm here for you. I'll fight for your rights. My office is in Miami-Dade County. Call me.
Jason Jackson courtside with a Taco Bell take. Last night only Hassan Whiteside had more rebounds than Dwayne Wade. Whiteside finished with a game-high 18. Wade finished with 11, which included 5 offensive rebounds, which was more than anyone on the floor. 11 marks his highest rebounding total for an opening night in his entire career. And he knew something more was needed.
You just got to do what you can for the happy team. You know, it's not going to fall every night. You know, and I always try not to let that, especially now, you know, this year, I'm not letting it affect me. You know, the biggest thing you look for as an offensive player is where you're getting your shots from. You're getting them in the spots that you comfortable with. Or the defense making you do something else. You know, I got a lot of shots I was comfortable with early in the season. It's the first one. But there's other ways you can help your team win on the floor. You know, so just trying to do that, give myself a chance.
Yeah, he knew on the night when 10 of his 13 shots didn't go, something else was desperately and desperately needed. That was Wade's 45th career game with 10 rebounds or more. John and Eric 11 marks his highest total since he had a dozen boards in February 2013. An example of working hard to get that round tonight. Up to you.
Thank you, Jax. Good to see Dwayne Wade back in the saddle on the second night of a back-to-back. Easier said than done when you're 36 years old in your 16th season. Jeff Green picked up the Wizards foul there over the line. Derek Jones Jr. and Hassan Whiteside along with Magruder and Dragic all returning to the game. Wade's first stint, 4 points, couple rebounds, and 10 minutes of work tonight. Derek missing both free throws. He had 7 first-quarter points for the game. 2-point Wizards lead. 7:25 left in the first half. Nice John Wall dish. Whiteside bothered the shot by Markieff Morris. Quiet night so far for Sean. 2 points and 2 rebounds. He's only played 8 minutes. Magruder swings it back. What a great pass to Whiteside.
Really nice recognition, and Whiteside made a nice screen, was able to get Rodney open to the middle of the floor. Rodney wasn't as comfortable shooting that layup, and a good layoff for the lob.
Rodney had 3 assists last night. That was his first time tonight. Here comes Rivers. Good pump fake on Whiteside. Well, the tricks of the trade. Austin Rivers now with 6. Wizards ahead by 2. Look out. Derek Jones Jr. And Swift. Plus he flies. He's back to the stripe for 2 shots.
Again, running the same wing, that left wing, and being aggressive doing it. He's been able to score multiple times and draw fouls. Just getting ahead of the field as soon as he hits that hash mark, the 28-foot mark, turning to the middle, catching it on the move before the defense can get back and fully recover.
Second foul on Bradley Beal. 3 missed free throws in a row for Derek Jones.
I've been those knees a little too short on those attempts after a good start. He was 3 for 4.
Austin Rivers and Jeff Green go to the bench. Jan Mahimi and Otto Porter return for Washington. Derek Jones Jr. back on track. First point of the quarter. 8 points in the first half. He trailed by a point. This is Beal. Threw it behind Porter, who left the spot to go back to him. Bradley Beal, who recently spoke about his weight gain a season ago while his girlfriend was going through her pregnancy. That's a friendly sympathy way to joining your pregnant partner. Pizza and ice cream over and over again. That's a nice looking hit for Derek Jones Jr.
Just finding a way to contribute. Jones Jr. leading the team with 10 points now. 3 of 3 from the field, and the rest of the damage at the free throw line. Good work in the open area.
Nice work on that end by a strong John Wall to the foul. Tyler Johnson. Wall will go to the strike with 9 points.
John Wall is so fast and so quick. The crossover here gets Tyler falling behind. Got to really force know the scouting report on him, force him to make shots with a hand on his face. He's a guy who really wants to get to the rim. That's his first disposition, to try to drive and get to the basket. Make him an outside shooter. He's not going to be as effective delivering assists either if he's having to do it way outside.
Pretty backdoor cut by Magruder and a perfect one bounce from Dragic. John Wall rolls it home crazy fast. And Wall is quick as ever, but maybe stronger than ever as well. That's a very good combination for them. Wizards up 2. 42-40 with 5:46 left in this first half. We get another Washington foul. This one's on Jan McGee. It's the second foul of the night on the Wizards starting center. The Wizards with 14 fouls in this first half. 7 more than the Heat. Now Magruder will head to the stripe. Rodney Magruder making his 69th start for the Heat in his 3 seasons. Had 15 points against the Wizards in the preseason matchup 2 weeks ago. Okay, there's tonight's item of the game. That's a very good-looking bundle. Get your hands on it from Crazy Andy. The Heat hat and T-shirt bundle priced at $29.99. This offer available to you only during tonight's telecast exclusively on the MiamiHeatStore.com. So log on right now. Rodney Magruder, 8 points last night, 6 in the first half tonight. And again, we're tied at 42, 7th tie of the half. Oh, what a collision. Derek Jones and Bradley Beal collide, and the foul goes against Beal. Bradley Beal picks up his 3rd, and he took the worst of that.
That was a tough collision there. Both players just going for the loose ball.
Bless you. Don't die.
My chest hurts, so I can't even.
Looks like he must have played the last day or something. That must be the day for him.
That's a super tough one. I'm glad it went the Heat's way.
Derek Jones, Bradley Beal will come out, picking up his 3rd foul. He has just 5 points in his 11 minutes. Meanwhile, Derek Jones Jr. has been really impactful. He did not get a free throw in last night's opener.
He could be back any minute.
Free throw attempts in his first half tonight.
Maybe not the player's room.
Well, while Beal
Once you're
says
untouched,
Derek Jones Jr. has 12 points for Miami, and the Heat are in front by 2. The Heat with 16 free throw attempts. Austin Rivers. He's a big guard at 6'4". He has 6 of his 8 points in this quarter.
I'd be surprised if Ron was ever even touched the start. This one seems like
Turnover.
rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Ron's family or whether they
Tyler Johnson open for 3. And a rebound on Otto Porter, and he gets hit by Hassan Whiteside. That'll be the 2nd foul on the Sun. 14th foul on Miami.
On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip.
He could have easily been called for a 3-second violation on that last
Yeah, it was a
shot.
crazy possession. Dragic fumbling the ball, but really wanted to get a good look. Just came up short. And then everyone's standing around and kicked it outside. They got an open 3-point look. He'd have to start making something.
I know I saw his face.
John Wall with 14 points. He has been terrific. As usual, 5 times. Derek Jones with a left hand. Look at that follow. Above the rim acrobatics for Derek Jones. He has 14 points. Whiteside with a goaltend. Perhaps. Let's check it out. It's a foul on the shot. I guess they did not call it a goal. Whiteside called for the goaltend. Headed to the free throw line in the midst of a great hit.
He's compared to me and my dad.
So aggressive, trying to use his size to cross over, getting the step in the finish. Hassan late getting across there. Again, Tyler's got to do a better job of keeping Wall in front of him, forcing him into a jump shooter. Don't let him get in the step. Give him space. Don't make him have to make one or two shots out there. He's just getting to the rim over and over again too easily. 16 points for him instead of the night shooter.
Aaron Johnson, baseline runner. Pops up for TJ. It's his first field goal of the night. We're even at 48. 10 ties with his first half. And still 4 minutes left. Morris, fouled by Derek Jones.
Pretty gutsy trying to throw a lob over Jones Jr. I don't think they know him well enough yet. To try to throw a lob to Morris backdoor over Jones is not going to happen too often. There's a low probability of that, but it looked like Derek wasn't paying attention. He was half a step behind that. Morris had moved on the foul.
7 points from Markieff Morris, who buried a couple of threes in the first quarter. The Major League Baseball postseason continues tomorrow with Game 6 of the NLCS. Manny Machado and the Dodgers look to silence the Brewers as they take on Christian Yelich in Milwaukee in Miller Park. Coverage begins 7:30 Eastern on FS1 and Fox Sports 8. 8 points from Markieff Morris. Derek Jones comes out. Jay Rich is back. Droppage. Flipping for Whiteside. Ball comes back. And then chipped by Richardson. So the Heat will get it back to the Wizards. They lead by 2 with 3:36 left in the half.
Not a lot of space to operate. Dragic and Whiteside just too close to one another there. That leads to the turnover.
Wizards shooting 50% in this first half.
I'm keeping his room exactly as it is, ready
So Richardson fronting Morris, and Morris pushed off. So the fronting strategy by Richardson paid off. Morris picks up his 3rd foul.
If you're a player and you have a bigger guy that's trying to post you up, the best thing you can do is try to front and continue to move around. That allows the defense to rotate and help you on the backside and prevents the easy catch inside where the guy can back you down. That's just a heads-up play by the best defender on the team, Jay Rich.
So a minute ago, Derek Jones Jr. picked up his 3rd foul and sat down. Now Markieff Morris of the Wizards sits with 3 fouls, along with Beal has 3. Rockets with a break from downtown. Loose ball, he corrals it. One shot clock reset, it's down to 7. Magruder, right corner 3. Kaboom! And a foul. Rodney chance on a 4-point play for Rodney Magruder.
The extra pass to the corners would get the Heat the open look, and Rodney able to set it up. Rodney really does a good job of sprinting to the corner to get open, and his man wasn't paying attention. That allowed him to have the space to quickly catch, but he tries to react because he sees him so open, and that momentum carried him right into the body of Rodney Magruder after the release.
A little bit of foul trouble now for the Wizards. Beal and Morris all with 3. Only man in foul trouble for Miami is Derek Jones Jr. who has 3 fouls and 14 points.
Just an unlikely crew right now scoring the points here for Miami between Jones Jr. and Rodney Magruder right now, keeping the Heat in this thing.
They have 24 and the Heat's 52 points. Austin Rivers for 3. Whiteside pulls down his 4th rebound. The Heat have the ball on a 2-point lead. Dwayne Wade thought about the triple and then lost the ball out of Porter, which forced Dragic into the foul and gave out of Porter a seat on that gentleman's lap. Dragic picks up his first foul of the game. Timeout here in Washington. Miami on top by a couple of points.
Okay, let's go. During the Jeep Adventure Days event, discover deals on select carriers Jeep SUVs 4x4 capability. For the confidence to go where you've never gone before. It's more than just a test drive. It's your first adventure.
That was awesome.
Started off with a great deal at the Jeep Adventure Days event. Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on one of these 3 Jeep vehicles for under $290 a month.
Welcome to the South Florida High School Football Weekend Look Ahead, brought to you by your South Florida Honda dealers. I'm Brandon O'Doy, footballhotbed.com. Doesn't get any bigger than this in South Florida. Miami Northwestern and Miami Central, two bitter rivals to match up this weekend in District 16 6A. The Rockets and the Bulls do battle under the lights at Trask Powell Stadium Friday at 7:30 p.m. Northwestern is coming off a disappointing 28-7 loss to Carroll City last week, and they're looking to avoid a 3-game losing streak. Miami Central blitzed Hialeah Miami Lakes last week, winning 55-0. They're counting on senior quarterback Maurice Underwood to lead the way. Underwood is completely healthy now after a scare 2 games ago, and the Dade County Player of the Year candidate is expected to be locked and loaded for this annual rivalry. For more, be sure to check us out on foxsportsflorida.com. And that was your South Florida High School Football Weekend Look Ahead, brought to you by your South Florida Honda dealers.
There's never been a better time to be a member of the Miami Heat than right now.
A monster slam. Banks get in the bounds and Ellington fires. Makes it. Throws his one up and scores. Euphoria in the Heat's out. This out.
Don't miss a moment.
The Heat are in the NBA playoffs.
You are staying here. The antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. Going alone.
Ruth, you talked in the pregame. What are your keys to ball movement for Miami needed to improve? Do you like what you're seeing so far?
Yeah, the good offensive possessions for the Miami Heat are when the ball moves side to side, inside out, or those quick extra passes for a shooter.
Yeah, so far we've seen enough of it. Hopefully we see some more. The Heat close out the second quarter strong.
Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
At halftime, Jackson Charlie leads the coach, Juwan Howard.
Thank you very much. Will and Ruth will join them at halftime. Miami with 28 points in the second quarter, a 2-point lead for the Heat. Otto Porter scoreless in this game. The 25-year-old Porter was the 3rd pick by the Wizards in the 2013 draft. He's improved his scoring every year. John, he's a very solid player, but he's being paid like he's a star player. The Wizards hoping that he will continue his upward trend of improving his play.
Yeah, number 3 in the league in three-point field goal percentage, and a guy who can score quickly, but he can be negated. His game can be taken away because he's not a real complete player.
2:35 left in the half. That's a 3 for Wade, way off. The Heat not getting ball movement for their threes. That's part of the reason they're 3 for 15 from downtown. It's a pretty steal by Richardson. Here's Magruder spotting up for the 3. Off-ball movement. Rodney Magruder splashed in a couple of threes late here in the first half. He has 13 points now, and 11 of those have come in this quarter. Heat have their biggest lead of the game right now. Magruder and Derek Jones Jr. carrying the Heat offense. That sounds strange, but it's true. John Wall carrying the Wizards offensively. Wall has 18 points on 8 for 10 shooting. The Heat lead is 2. Dragic puts the shoulder in Austin Rivers. Could not finish it. They'll struggle for the Dragon tonight, making just 1 of his 7 shots. John Wall was crowded by Wade and tossed up the air ball.
Jay Rich getting out in transition, and the rip here from Jeff Green, who looked like he might have had an advantage. Then the vision to see the trailing Rodney Magruder gets in the open 3.
Dragic lost the ball off the back deflection by Porter, who sends it back to Rivers. Misses. Not the second time. 3 points for Otto Porter. The Wizards have tied the game. It's our 11th first half tie.
What is that? Just cheese? Nah, yo, I'm good, yo. We still got hamburger, Ma. You want a hamburger or chicken?
Cheese.
She want some cheese.
Dragic trying to make the calculated gamble to get over to his right hand. Otto Porter right-handed, but just got caught moving there a bit. Pace Continues to be very fast here. You see the score, 55 all. Both teams really trying to get out in transition whenever they can, and the turnovers and poor shots allow either team to really create those leads where they're one man up.
Bam out of power replaces Rashawn Whiteside. Tyler Johnson will replace Corey Robbins.
Looks like Aaron is tracking Dr. Michael's movements.
Now to pick up a third foul here in the closing minute.
This shows all of Oscorp's
Speaking of offense, only 3 games tonight. One of them is reached halftime.
They're stationed all over this. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath map.
Lead over the Bulls halfway through
It
that
must be an Oscorp property with a ton of sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michael.
5.7 rebounds for the Wizards.
Oscorp's going all in on the Phantom House. Roman's not crazy enough to keep the anti-Serum on top of him.
That 3-point drop brought down by Bam. Bam again. And he loses the ball out of hands. Let's see how they rule on this. Aaron Smith talking it over with Mark Ayotte. It's off of Bam.
What'll take 10 minutes?
And the only other game other than the Heat, Wizards, and Bulls.
Did she like the cheese?
Opening their season in Portland, LeBron James' regular season debut. It's purple and gold.
Looks like I'm not going to be on my side. Nope, that's just sable.
Almost lost it
This controls across Dr. Michael's path.
27 seconds left.
Dr. Michael's used the Devil's Breath. Wherever the anti-Serum, he must have put it. A records facility could be perfect cover for the Devil's Breath lab. Oscorp building, but no Michaels or Sable. Slut it. Dr. Michaels went to this Oscorp building. There's no security detail. Don't think I've chosen the right categories. GR27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. Don't think it's safe.
Richardson's second straight of the game. He has 9 points. And into the lead, nothing wrong by the Wizards. And the offense has been good for Miami most of the game. 58 points. The defense giving up 59 on 49% shooting. John Wall with 18. Derek Jones Jr. led Miami with 14. Magruder had 13.
Aaron is able to break down the defense off the top range and get right next door. Just relax and let the men do its work. In the second half.
The Southwest City Dealers halftime report with Will and Reeves comes your way next here on Fox Sports Sunday.
Just $12 a month. The Silver and Love Seat Set. Essential sleeper sofas. A new reclining sofa. $12 a month for 5-piece dining sets. 5-piece bedrooms.
Creatively.
Console. A complete queen bed with mattress. Just $5.99 or $12 a month for 50 months interest-free. Right now at Rooms to Go.
Get huge savings now during the Hyundai award-winning celebration sale. Get huge savings on J.D. Power's highest-ranked small SUV and initial quality, the 2018 Tucson. Now only $139 a month, or buy with 0 down plus $3,000 bonus cash. All 2018 and 2019 Hyundais are on sale, including the 2018 Elantra. Now only $149, or buy with 0 down and get $2,500 bonus cash. Save big this week during the Hyundai award-winning celebration sale.
Looking for a Medicare Advantage plan? Trust Simply Healthcare and start living a Simply life.
With Simply Healthcare, you can count on benefits such as zero copays, prescription drug coverage, enhanced dental benefits, and more. Simply Healthcare also offers a large network of doctors and specialists you can trust, and a dedicated concierge team to guide you at every step.
Choose a plan that is simply designed for you. Choose Simply Healthcare so you can live a Simply life.
Keep the motor running.
Call us today.
I was going good, my end. I got caught.
chef-inspired, and everyday easy. Publix aprons ready to cook. Only at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
I'm Dak. If you're like me, you don't get much downtime, which is why I'm shooting a soup commercial while training. Chunky soup is packed with hearty meat and veggies, so when I do find time to eat, it is oh so good. Campbell's Chunky, soup that eats like a meal.
Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery are a new spin on a classic, with a top prize of $5 million. So unleash the excitement anytime. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket.
I'm here at Checkers and Rallies. They just dropped a new peach mango island slushie. I could taste the peach. I could taste the mango. Oh my God, the brain freeze. Checkers and Rallies, fast foodies know the deal.
Copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
A very entertaining first half in D.C. between the Heat and Wizards. The Dragon to Hassan for the throwdown, and then John Wall. This guy's about as fast as they come out in the open court. When he gets loose, forget about it. He had a big first half as the Wizards right now leading the Heat 59-58 on a high-scoring first half. Full man, so Ruth Riley Hunter inside our Fox studios here in Fort Lauderdale. Heat halftime presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers getting started. And as we get started, you talked about a different challenge in the pregame from Orlando, their length, their athleticism. This is a fast team in Washington, and so far, are you liking the pace of this fast style of play we've seen so far?
Well, I think that he struggled a little bit in the first quarter, but were able to come back by halftime and really get control of the pace of the game. And when they don't turn the ball over, they're able to get back, get set, they get a good look at the rim, and when they're moving the ball around, as we talked about, ball movement is crucial.
It's interesting, too, because it's not Gordon, it's not Dwayne, it's not Hassan or Jay Rich that's getting the team back in the game and keeping them at a one-point game. It is a combination of two guys that normally don't start, Derrick Jones Jr. and Rodney McGruder. Let's start with Derrick. What have you seen so far from him?
Well, Derrick just exploding, using his athleticism to attack in transition, and when he elevates, nobody can match that vertical that he has. Absolutely, and he is active on the glass. He's around, he's in the right spot at the right time, able to get the rebound and attacking off the wing, using that length to shoot over defenders and then comes back for the slam.
Yeah, he can throw it down. As we continue our Chevy halftime highlights, we turn our attention now to Rodney Ruth. He came on late in the half, providing that offense.
Well, Rodney's letting the game come to him. He's not forcing it. He's using his activity and his IQ, back cuts, reading the defense, finding his moments, and you see him in the right spot in the corner, just his activity to get there, get his feet set, and knock down the shot.
As you see right there, that duo getting it done so far. 27 points combined for Derrick Jones Jr. and Rodney McGruder. But as we turn our attention to Washington, we showed you that highlight with John Wall. You talked in the pregame about containing that speed, trying to keep him in front of you, not let him blow by. And literally the first play of the game, he did just that.
Well, it's a near impossible task because he is so quick with the basketball, and even with it's his start-stop that is just one of the fastest in the league. In the open court, tough to manage. You got to get numbers back, make him change directions, and get that help coming across early. Make him see you. So we have to pass the ball out.
He's got those 18 points, and the Wizards have that 1-point lead. Entertaining game, no doubt. Let's look ahead to the second half when we come back here. And Heat halftime presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers. We'll get Ruth's take on the Heat ball movement, something she obviously said the Heat needed to focus on. We'll delve into the stats, see what they teach us from a first half that has the Wizards up 59-58 over Wizards.
Right now at City Furniture, we'll give you no interest for 24 months and same-day delivery. Why? So everyone can live like this.
Feel it. The energy going up through your body. Feel the vibration of the court. Feel your heart beating. To feel alive, be
100% authentic tickets at NBAtickets.com.
At IKEA, we believe that everything you need should be within reach. That anything that matches your taste can match your budget. That green living doesn't have to cost much green. We believe that you should always have room for the little things. And that your dream kitchen should work as hard as you do. IKEA family members get 10% off their purchase at the IKEA Kitchen event. And new financing options available with the IKEA Project Credit Card.
You never forget your first race. And you never back down from the next. You're the brotherhood of muscle.
Right now, get $4,500 total cash allowance on select 2018 Dodge Charger SXT Plus models in dealer stock.
You watch the Heat basketball on Fox Sports Zone.
Style and function come together in the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox. The restyled interior is spacious enough to accommodate just about anyone or anything you need to bring along. The sculpted exterior is completely redesigned from front to rear, including signature LED daytime lamps that make for an unmistakable presence everywhere you adventure. Take the wheel and let the Equinox carry you away. The all-new Chevy Equinox. Find new roads at your South Florida Chevy dealers today. Tonight's Heat Halftime is brought to you by Chevrolet. See your South Florida dealer today. And tonight, our nation's capital, the Miami Heat, trailing the Wizards by 1. What has been a very good back and forth. A lot of ties in this one basketball game. Wizards up 59-58. Will Mansour, Ruth Riley Hunter. Segment 2 of Heat Halftime presented by your South Florida Chevy dealers from our Fox Studios here in Fort Lauderdale. Ruth, when we talk about ball movement, obviously it's something that he didn't do well last night. Early in this game, it seemed like you were telling me the spacing wasn't there, but as the game has progressed, what have you seen from Miami's ball movement?
Well, you have 13 assists on 20 made baskets. You know that when your offense is clicking, that's when you're getting good looks, and it creates those lanes to attack. They're doing a good job of moving the ball from one side to the other and then making reads on how the defense is guarding them. You see just about everyone getting involved in this play. Quick pass, every player touched the ball, and then just KO making a great read, a little hesitation, ball fake, and knocking down three, something they struggled in the first game, but has come back strong today.
To your point on spacing that you were making, sometimes people see passing and they think that's good ball movement, but how much is spacing vital in ball movement?
Well, it's the positioning on the court. You want to make the defense move into a dilemma situation where they're not able to close out and guard you.
All right, you see our halftime stats are now brought to you by your South Florida Chevy dealers. Ruth, the turnovers, look, double digits again at the half. This is the one thing that hurt Miami last night among a few, but it's obviously not a good thing tonight with having those 11. How important will it be to cut down those turnovers in the second half in a game which Miami is right in position to win?
Well, we had a few early turnovers at the top of the key, and those are going to lead to easy baskets. But when you take care of the basketball, value every possession, get good looks at the basket, and also get to the free throw line. The Wizards are a team that are going to put you on the line. So stay in attack mode when those opportunities come. Get the easy ones at the free throw line.
As we look at the halftime stats you saw there, now we talked in the first segment, Rodney and Derek playing well, 27 points, and obviously that's big. Gordon only has 2. Jay Rich is 3 of 10. Dwayne has only 4. How much do you think those guys are going to need to be a factor in the second half? As much as Rodney and Derek have been fun to watch, but to keep Miami in this game.
Well, Gordon is a player that's going to adjust to how the team is guarding him in the flow of the game. So look for him to get going here in the third quarter, but it's also going to be a group effort. You know, get the ball to the guys who are hot, but also you got to get into positions on the floor where you're able to get your hands and feet ready and able to score.
Yeah, Gordon and Jay Rich are combined 4 of 18. Got to think they'll be better in the second half, and the good news is Miami is down just by 1. We've got second half action coming your way here on Fox Sports Sun. Also, when we return, Jax chatted with Heat assistant coach Juwan Howard. Yeah, that frantic pace right there has been the pace of this game, back and forth with the Wizards up 1.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford. It's not Ford. I think it's Ram. Not Ram either.
That's
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Get a
total value of $11,000 when you finance with GM Financial. That's over 20% below MSRP on this Chevy Silverado. See your South Florida Chevy dealer.
Discover uncompromised styling and luxury in a new Lexus from Lexus of North Miami. Drive the all-new Lexus NX 300 for only $329 a month. Lexus of North Miami. Come for an amazing automotive experience.
Heat Halftime brought to you by your South Florida Chevy dealers. Rolls along from Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. at the half. 59-58 the score. You trail by one. Let's jump inside the coach's corner and get the second half plan alongside Fleet System Coach Juwan Howard. I'm Jason Jackson. This game started off slow for you all. Second night of back-to-back stuff, I'm sure. Down 9, we were able to get this, though, to a very tight game at the half. What'd you like?
Well, I like the fact that we competed. We did a better job of settling down and getting to our stuff and running our offense. I think we were rushed in the beginning with some of the turnovers that we had early on. But then the second quarter, we got to what we wanted to, get to some spots, attack the paint, and places that we wanted to be.
Coach, I always appreciate the time. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Let's head up to John and Eric.
All right, thank you, Jack. Thank you, Coach Juwan Howard. Eric Reed with John Crotty. The play definitely loosened up on the second quarter, John. Both teams with 34 points. Sort of a mixed bag first half for Miami. Things that worked and things that you know better improve when you get through that.
Well, offensively, I like what the Heat did in terms of passing the basketball. They had 13 assists. They did a good job passing and screening.
It was hilarious.
Watch Bam and his ability to pass and really set good screens. A lot of movement here. The team moving the ball from side to side. That softens up the defense. The decision by Bam not to pass and go reverse here. And then a solid screen creates the penetration and kick. One more extra pass. Gets Kelly O the open triple. What I didn't like was some of the defensive plays. Keep locking in too much on where the ball is, not staying between their man and the basket. Here we see D-Wade kind of locking in on the ball. This allows Rivers to get a backdoor high percentage layup. They wind up getting 59 points and shooting 48% from the Heat, from the field, excuse me. And they Heat need to clean that up.
Derrick Jones Jr. and Rodney McGruder combined to score 27 of Miami's 58 first half points. Heat back to their starting group. Dragic off target. And we get a rebounding foul underneath. And it's going to be a foul on Washington. And that is number 4 on Jan Mahinmi. Remember, Beal, Mahinmi, and Morris all started this second half with 3 fouls. Well, the Heat with Whiteside, McGruder, Jones Jr., Josh Richardson, and Goran Dragic. The Wizards make a quick change. Mahinmi sits down with his 4th foul. Jason Smith is their center. Otto Porter and Markieff Morris are their forwards. Bradley Beal and John Wall, the guards. John Wall had 18 first half points. Beal is a little scary if you're a Heat fan. Beal only had 5 points in the first half points.
Yeah, it is scary because he's so predisposed and has such a great ability to really make great plays and explode and score points fast.
Jason Smith picked up the last Wizards foul. That's his 3rd. McGruder all the way in for the run. What a play by Rodney McGruder. He has 15 points. That's what he scored against the Wizards in this building in the preseason. McGruder's the leading scorer for the Heat tonight. Gives Miami a 1-point lead. Derrick Jones Jr. defending Morris well. Morris able to score anyway.
Yeah, it's a solid possession defensively, though. Derrick Jones Jr. moving his feet, hands up, making Morris shoot over top. No foul there. We saw him foul out last game, kind of reaching and moving awkwardly and picking up fouls.
Richardson, Josh Richardson, 9 points in the game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. But the backcourt has not shot it well. Richardson's 3 for 10. Dragic 1 for 9. So your starting guards have been just 4 of 19 shots.
Yeah, it's been Jones Jr. and McGruder carrying the offense right now. Guards got to turn it around.
They have 11 points tonight between them. Remember, they had 47 between them last week. Late whistle off the Whiteside rebound. And Whiteside will pick up his third foul. Been a tough night for Hassan. Quiet, I should say. 4 points and 5 rebounds to this point.
Eric, when the team's struggling, what I'd love to see them do is be a little more focused instead of playing with the motion offense, maybe pound it inside to Hassan. It gives you great focus offensively. He's very capable of scoring with his back to the basket, particularly in the matchup right now. With Mahimi out of the game, he has Jason Smith guarding him, and he's got a size and strength advantage there. Mahimi in foul trouble, already sitting down. This is a great time to get him going, maybe get some easy baskets on the interior.
Point well taken as Morris makes the second free throw, and here's why. Hassan Whiteside has played 16 minutes in this game. He has only taken 4 shots. He has not been involved offensively. Derek Jones Jr. from downtown. Kaboom! That's the first triple of the game for Derek Jones. He had 1 tray last night, but he has 17 points. Miami's ahead by 1. Beal. Off target. Dragic underneath for the rebound. Dragic drives on Porter, sends it out to Richardson for the quick 3. Go! And look out, Whiteside and Markieff Morris get tangled up, and both men are shaken up. Whiteside may have hit the back of his head on the floor.
Morris just came down and looked like he jammed his head there pretty good. That was an awkward fall. Whiteside couldn't defend himself there, but thank goodness, both getting up and moving now.
That is good news. Richardson, who was 2 of 10 from 3 last night, has 3 triples tonight. Let's watch Whiteside and what happens. See Whiteside, the middle of your picture. Oh, Jason Smith pushed Whiteside. That should have been a foul on Smith, and it is. Jason Smith picks up the foul. Second on Smith, 13 foul on Washington.
Because of the made basket, he could only take 1 shot here. There's only allowed 1 opportunity there because of the made field goal. And get 1 free throw.
That was actually the 4th foul on Jason Smith. We are 2 minutes into the second half. Miami ahead by 4, equaling their biggest lead of the game. Out of Porter's 17-footer, blocked by Richardson. Missed ball. Well, Dragic pulled up on it. Jason Smith stangled up with Hassan Whiteside. Well, this is getting physical. There's a push from John Wall. Well, the tension and emotion is rising. John Wall still jawing away. I'm not sure at who. Well, the officials will sort this out with 9:48 to play in the 3rd quarter, and Miami ahead by 4.
These fracases tend to happen when there's not a quick call of a jump ball, and guys start wrestling, and it's Jason Smith and Hassan battling, and it takes the officials a while to make the call, and this is where a lot of the pushing and the shoving starts happening, and they're going to review this right now.
Watch John Wall come in. There was no reason for him to push Derek Jones. Jones was just standing there.
Agreed. He escalated that whole scenario there, and they'll certainly see that in the instant replay.
Well, the Heat's home opener is this Saturday night at 8 p.m. tip at the American Airlines Arena against the Charlotte Hornets. Hope to see you at the Heat's house. If not, just turn on Fox Sports Sun in your house. We'll have the game for you, beginning with our Heat Live pregame at 7:30. First of 4 in a row at home for Miami. The Knicks come in on Wednesday, but Charlotte last night lost by 1 at Milwaukee. Kemba Walker, the Hornets All-Star guard, 10th career game of 40 or better. He scored 41.
Kemba can really shoot the basketball. Very explosive for a guy his size. Has that ability to make threes or get to the basket. They're going to need to ride him into a playoff opportunity this year. He's going to have to play well.
Meanwhile, the Knicks are coming in Wednesday to Miami. Tim Hardaway Jr. scored 31 for New York in their 126-107 rout of Atlanta last night. Former Heat assistant David Fizdale wins his first game as the Knicks head coach. Derek Jones Jr. with 17 points. That's a career high. Rodney Magruder, 15 points. That, too, is a career high. They both have hit 5 of their 7 shots.
Looking pretty comfortable out there, too, those guys. Laughing and joking, ready to go. That's good. I like seeing them in that mode, particularly Jones Jr. Get that confidence, continue to be confident. Mix it up sometimes. Guys are trying to get in your head.
Derek Jones Jr., the starter at power forward in the first 2 games. He's filling the void of James Johnson, a 10th-year pro out of Wake Forest. James Johnson still recovering from double hernia surgery in the offseason. The Heat miss him, but Derek Jones Jr. is filling in admirably tonight. And James Johnson in a dapper outfit tonight, but he has been working really hard, making progress on his eventual return to the Heat line.
Well, he'd be a huge addition to his ability to defend multiple positions, handle the basketball, and score inside. He's a starter. And they certainly miss that level of talent.
There's James. A technical foul on the Wizards. They haven't said on who yet. Richardson made the free throw.
I believe it'll be on John Wall. And a foul here. Should be a jump ball, is what it should be. Waiting for the PA announcer to give us a clue on who the technical foul was. I think it was John Wall. Now the jump ball.
John Wall did get the tech, and that's right. 5-point Heat lead. This is their biggest advantage of the game. And another stop in play, a shot clock correction. Well, he's trying to even their record at 1-1. This is the season opener for Washington. First of 4 matchups this season between 2 Southeast Division rivals that finished 1 game apart last year. Magruder dropping Whiteside stuffing. Those 2 have an excellent connection. Second dunk for Hassan.
Third assist for Magruder, doing such a good job setting up his teammates through the preseason, now into the regular season.
9 unanswered points for the Heat for their largest lead of the game. And that's a triple from Mr. Beal. Bradley Beal, his first triple of this season. He had 199 trades last year. Derek Jones got rid of it. Dragic unloads it for 3. Kaboom! That would help if Dragic could get on track. His second field goal in 10 tries gives the Heat a 7-point lead. Miami right now on a 12-3 run. John Wall fakes the 3. Beal will take the 3. And Magruder grabs a rebound with both hands. So Beal 1 for 4 from downtown. Magruder loses the dribble out of bounds.
A little too out of control there, but right idea by Rodney again. They know he's a good 3-point shooter. They get out to him. He's able to beat them off the dribble. Just fumbled that one out of play.
John Wall made a late decision. Dragic with a deflection. Here he comes. Racing with Morris. And missing. No foul on Morris either. Here comes out of court. Beal. Wing 3. Short. And Magruder darts in for the rebound. And a foul here. And a technical foul on Dragic. That's the situation. Dragic thought he was fouled on that last drive by Morris.
Hard drive on Morris there. He went to his left hand. A lot of contact there. Really looks like the official missed an easy one. Kind of surprised there. Obviously got overheated and wanted the respect there, and is going to get teed up.
Looked like Dragic got hit right on the wrist or the forearm as he tried to lay that ball in.
Yeah, with the shooting hand too. It wasn't the offhand. That's what should have been gone.
6-point Heat lead, 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. Glad you're enjoying this game with us. From Washington, D.C., Dragic scoops easily for the score. He had only 2 points in the first half. He has 5 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, when you take off off the wrong foot like that, it throws the defense off. They don't typically go for the shot block. Porter was surprised there on that release.
Biggest lead of the game for Miami as Morris throws it into the seats. Now the Heat, who trailed by 9 midway through the first quarter, now lead by 8. Finds Magruder from downtown. That's an air ball. A good closeout by Porter, and they got a piece of that. John Wall racing through the defense, and he draws a Miami foul.
Just so fast. One of the fastest players in the league, free throw line to free throw line. He just beelines straight to the front of the rim. It doesn't just take the defender guarding him to stay in front. He needs help from his teammates there to be able to get off in the zone and really close down and form a wall in front of the paint. So it backs off John Wall. He winds up pulling the ball out, really running offense. He'd have to start doing a better job of that. It's not typically the guy guarding Wall. It's the rest of the bigger guys and the other perimeter players getting off their man enough to be able to form that wall.
Jeff Green in. Jason Smith to the bench, 4 points and 4 fouls. And while Magruder picked up his second foul, and Wall makes one of his 2 free throws, giving him 19 points. Miami on top by 7. Dragic on the pull-up. He's struggling to find his rhythm. John Wall, Dragic staying with him. Excellent D by Dragic. And a game that is turning more and more physical. The Heat foul is on Dragic. That's number 3 on him.
Dragic battled and really rode John Wall, then backed off. Looks like Wall initiated the contact. And that's a tough call, but I think the official saw the hands of Dragic instead of going straight up, come down, and that tends to make them call it against the defense whenever the hands have that downward type motion. Wall going back to the line. He's been the top scorer with 20 points. 8 of 12 shooting for him and getting to the free throw line with that aggressive penetration.
Yeah, Dragic hasn't shot the ball well, but he always competes and empties the effort bucket. Scoring 7 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, Miami with a 5-point lead. 5 minutes into this third quarter. Backdoor cut, Richardson trying to jam it on John Wall off a nice dish from Whiteside. Here come the Wizards. Beal for Jeff Green. First field goal for Jeff Green. Timeout Miami. The Heat lead has been reduced to 3.
Wizards getting back into it with sharp passing and cutting. Jeff Green running the lane well, and he's rewarded with the catch and finish.
I'm Jesse Palmer. When it comes to home entertainment, Rooms to Go has your family room covered with leather or fabric sofas, love seats, chairs, recliners, and sectionals with benefits like cup holders, storage, headrests, footrests, and wait till you see all the style choices and colors. Great looking, comfortable, perfect for home theater, every sport, every show, especially if I'm in it. So if you want the perfect family room at a smart low price, Rooms to Go is your go-to place to find it.
It only happens once a year, and it only happens here. The world will be watching as dreams are made, hopes are crossed, and championships earned. It's Ford Championship Weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway, November 16th to the 18th. 3 days of fun for the whole family with live music, tailgating, go-kart racing, and so much more. Plus, it's the only place to witness the crowning of 3 NASCAR champions. Call 866-409-RACE or go to HomesteadMiamiSpeedway.com for tickets.
Okay, let's go.
During the Jeep Adventure Days event, discover deals as legendary as Jeep SUV's 4x4 capability. And the confidence to go where you've never gone before. It's more than just a test drive. It's your first adventure.
That was awesome.
Started off with a great deal at the Jeep Adventure Days event. Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on one of these 3 Jeep vehicles for under $290 a month.
No cut, no forex, not a part of my forex. I'm going hard for that
the Hornets in Saturday night's home opener in Miami. An 8 p.m. start, a 7:30 pregame show here on Fox Sports Hub. Extensive street closures in the downtown area planned for this weekend, impacting the home opener Saturday. So Heat fans, please leave your house early. Adjust your travel schedules accordingly. The doors of the Heat's house open at 6:30 p.m. The game tips at 8. We'll see you there. For more information, visit heat.com/parking. Well, the Heat outscoring the Wizards by 4 in this quarter, leading by 3 as we resume action with just under 7 minutes left in the third. Eric Reed with John Crichton and Jason Jackson and our Fox Sports Home crew. And of course, with you, the home viewer. And you matter the most. Hope you're enjoying the game. The Heat lost by 3 in Orlando last night, looking for their first win of the season. Magruder missing a flip. That's Derek Jones Jr. missing from in close, and Bradley Beal fouled by Magruder. Rodney picks up his third foul.
But the Heat get good looks there, Eric. I mean, really point-blank looks. Those are high-percentage shots. 2 good looks at the basket. Can't be upset with that. Just got to get back and start grinding out defensive possessions, get stops to go on another run.
Right now for Miami, it's Whiteside, Derek Jones, Dwayne Wade, Goran Dragic, and Rodney Magruder. Jay Rich goes to the bench with 13 points tonight. John Wall lobbing for Green. Dwayne Wade lost Green in a shuffle, and a perfect lob for John Wall.
Wall doing it all, setting up with his offense now, taking care of his teammates with 6 assists to go along with those 21 points.
7 unanswered points from the Wizards. They're within 1 after Miami was up by 8. Under 6 minutes left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Wade lost the ball and then threw it away. Here's Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Bradley Beal with both his threes in this quarter. The Wizards now ahead by 2. 10 unanswered points for Washington.
14 turnovers, leading to 16 points for the Wizards.
That's amazing. In a 2-minute span, the Heat go from 8 ahead to 2 behind. 10 points in a row without a Heat reply. Magruder's 3. Whiteside kept it alive. Dragic has the rebound, and Bradley Beal knocked it out of bounds.
Heat turnovers lead to Washington opportunities. Right now, sloppy on the offensive end. Wizards get out with numbers, and Bradley Beal, the sharp shooter, he can get it going quick. That's his 12th point there in his second made three-pointer.
Dragic drives in, flips it cross-court for Magruder. 4 on the shot clock. 1 to shoot. Whiteside with the offensive board. And the big fella goes tumbling down. He could not get his footing because Derek Jones was laying on the ground right in front of him. But the Heat are going to get bailed out with a Wizards foul. And it's on Markieff Morris. That'll be his 4th foul.
Hassan Whiteside is battling, getting into the position. He sees the long shot. He gets himself right in front of the rim. That's what you do when you're a big man. Hassan doing the work before the shot is released, so that if it comes off, he's in the right position. Not just relying on his athleticism, but relying on position. That's what top offensive rebounders do.
Markieff Morris sits down with 11 points and 4 fouls. Well, Miami rebounding the ball better tonight than they did last night. They are plus 10 in the rebound department. Whiteside, 4 points in the first half, 4 points in this quarter.
18 second chance points are, to your point, getting those offensive rebounds and converting them into offensive opportunities.
Well, the Heat dominating the second chance points stat, 16-7. Low post position and looking too aggressively. He's called for the offensive foul, and now he has 4 fouls.
I love the idea of Hassan trying to get down there early, do his work early, but you can't dislodge the defense there. Again, the freedom of movement kicking in there, uses his shoulder right to the chest of the defender. You got to beat him to the spot with your feet.
Bam is at the scorer's table with Whiteside's 4th foul. Kelly Oubre Jr. able to accelerate past Wade for the offensive rebound, and then he is whistled for a technical foul for taunting. What a dynamic offensive rebound. Wade stayed on the floor. Oubre just flew by him.
Just came in, no one blocked him out, but a lot of talking to Hassan, who really wasn't even actively involved in that play, like trying to block it. Too much barking there by Oubre, and he's teed up.
Goran hits the technical free throw. He has 6 of his 8 points in this quarter. Miami trailing by 1. We have rocked back and forth in this third quarter. The Heat went up by 8 with 7:42 left in the period, and then saw the Wizards score 10 straight. Whiteside out, Bam Adebayo in. Whiteside to the bench with 8 points, 7 rebounds, no blocks. Dragic, 15-footer, bounces off. Jeff Green with a rebound in traffic. John Wall, nice bounce for Green. Soft touch and a strong rebound. 5th board for Bam. Wade, nice stutter step move into Magruder for the score. A precise feed from Wade.
Magruder getting loose, shaking free on that baseline. Wade delivering his 2nd assist there.
Here's Beal, that's good. That is a picture-perfect jump shot. He has 9 of his 14 points in this quarter. Dragic squeezed it up. Bam brings it down, and is fouled from behind by Jeff Green. Extra effort from Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, the physicality, the athleticism on display, coming up with that Dragic miss, and being able to get up so quickly here. Reaction time by Bam, getting into the open area on the weak side, and then quickly getting it up on top of the rim, almost before the Wizards could respond.
John, I know you've had many conversations with Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra during the preseason about the emphasis on offensive rebounding this year. It's showing up tonight. 11 offensive boards for the Heat, just 3 for the Wizards.
What they're doing a little different if you watch them enough is typically most NBA teams will run 2 players to the offensive glass, the other 3 retreat back to set the defense. Heat are running 3 players regularly, so they're creating a mismatch on the offensive board and scoring off it.
Oh, Magruder never saw it coming. He sent Beal to the deck with a hard foul. Wizards are doing some nice work with or without the ball. Beal going backdoor on the gut. Wall hit him with another perfect pass.
Really good feed this time by Jeff Green. And the backdoor cut, again, to prevent that, you love the defense outside to deny the easy pass, but you want to stay between the offensive player and the basket. That'll take away that backdoor cut, an easy layup. Be more physical on those cuts. Don't let that cutter have a free run to the rim.
4th foul on Magruder, so his 17-point game gets on the
Oh, look, I'm still on camera. You know what that means? Gonna open a toy. Open a toy. So I could do my Instagram TV on Building Apocalypse. So these are real old school. Still online. Shots at Spider-Man's a hell of a show. Right, Kim? How to put it together. Smells old. Look how big that dude is, yo. That shit is crazy. Oh, let me get it. Take out this chick too. Jeez, she looks really terrible.
2018 Toyota Tacoma SR5 double cab V6 for just $219 a month, 36 months, plus $500 bonus cash. That's just $219 a month with a Toyota Tacoma. Toyota, let's go places.
Basketball lives right here on Fox Sports Sun. It's a Southeast Division showdown as your hometown team hosts their division rival Hornets. Hornets, Heat, Saturday on Fox Sports Sun and streaming on the Fox Sports app. We live here. We play here. We work here. For over 50 years, Kendall Toyota and West Kendall Toyota have been part of the community. We have the best selection of Toyotas for the whole family. Get the Corolla or Escape for $135 a month. Or take home your choice of Camry or RAV4 for $165 a month. Always offering the best selection from our family to yours. All at Kendall Toyota and West Kendall Toyota.
Do you hear that?
No.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Xfinity Home cameras.
Xfinity Home gives you an extra pair of eyes to help watch over your fence. Plus, you have added peace of mind for 24/7 professional monitoring. Xfinity Home. Simple, easy, awesome.
Welcome back to
So Weapon X looks terrible in the all set.
Chance to play for the massive Powerball jackpot. Beat Nation, pick your lucky numbers and get your Powerball ticket at any Florida Lottery retail. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Well, two guys have really gotten it going. One of them, Derek Jones Jr. He's been so aggressive, getting to his strengths, finishing in transition, running the lane hard, and then using that athleticism on the backboards on the offensive end, putting the ball down on the deck and the follow with the length. Rodney Magruder, the all-around game, whether it's off the dribble finishing for himself, creating for his teammates, has also done a good job stepping outside and knocking down three balls. Had a couple of those. Go ahead and mix it up and get to that left hand, Rodney. 17 points for these
So
guys.
check out the difference
Great
between
job
these.
bolstering this Miami Heat offense.
That's the new one.
He's the third double-figure scorer for Miami. Now it's 14. And the Heat pounding the Wizards on the glass here. Plus 10 in rebounds. They've out-offensive rebounded Washington 16-4. They've outscored them in second-chance points 19-9. Those are numbers that worked against Miami last night, working for Miami tonight.
Oh, sorry, Maya. Let me move that.
The Heat up to 2:40 left on the third. Contact and a foul. Tyler Johnson's shot. Second on Tyler. Heat over the limit. So are the Wizards.
Yeah, I should stop broadcasting. Alright. Peace out, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Saved your life, Maya.
And the Wizards next game against the Raptors of Toronto here on Saturday. And then they'll go way out west for 5 straight